that pilot cadets saw when they joined the Air Corps or the Naval Air Training Command. On the takeoff roll, as he accelerates to 120 miles per hour, up goes John Mohr. Now watch the nose come up and over he goes, holding the airplane upside down. A 220 horsepower motor on this aircraft. Continental built it. A 9-cylinder radial engine, stop rolling the airplane around. That's a high-speed stall. Now understand that this was never designed to do the kind of aerobatics that John Mohr is doing today. It was the primary trainer, the first airplane that a man would see. But John Mohr is putting the stock Stearman through its paces right now and doing things that nobody else in the world does with it. As he comes from the right, watch him now put the airplane up, he goes. Climbing for altitude. Open cockpit. The wind is in his face. You gotta understand also that the aircraft does not have an inverted fuel or oil system on it. It is very underpowered compared to the other aerobatic aircraft you're going to see here today. And John will manage his energy even as he comes up over the top. With some blue sky up above, comes around, watch him throw the stick around to the left. He'll roll the airplane upright with one hand to maneuver. When it's too low at the top of the loop, he did exactly what John Mohr did, and repeated it in the mirror image, just as John Mohr is doing for you today. In the 1930s, playing that air race with nobody. What that was, he said, because he was actually doing training to be an Air Force pilot to fly. He's doing stuff. Well, John Mohr to take me back to the days of the Barnstormers with a beautiful roundhouse loop. Does a barrel roll over the top now. Upside, the airplane's upside down. He dives back down. Keeps it into 1G, starting and stopping at the same altitude and airspeed all the way through. Now, right next to the ground, he knows where he is every second of this demonstration. Pulls hard, inside hump to bump. Gets it turned around very, very rapidly with a quarter roll to the right. Now he'll bring it right down over the ground. Very, very close to the ground. Accelerating now to 110 miles per hour. He rolls into a fourth. Careful how much time he spends upside down or that engine will quit because it does not have the advanced systems to keep the airplane flying upside down. It literally will run out of gas. There's the hammerhead stall turn, a very, very quick turnaround on the dot, give you 9 cents change. Accelerating out to a blistering 110 miles per hour. John gets up here and he goes for the 8-point stopping at 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's hear it for John Mohr. More barnstorming. That's what we call what he's doing right now. Now, he has just done his 8-point roll. He's going to do next as he repositions a super slow roll. And this is a chance that you will hear now this airplane engine sputter and quit. And watch for the plane restart. The super slow roll, very hard to do as it goes along the line. The inverted, let's listen. Restart, gets it right side up, the engine gets filled with gas and he puts the power into it. Unbelievable. Now he's going to climb for altitude, and you can see why his peers have given John 2 of the most prestigious awards in aviation. He's the winner of the Bill Barber Award for Excellence and the Art Scholl Memorial Showmanship Award. He's been flying in the Midwest since he was a child. His grandfather flew jet trainers after World War I. Barnstormed. He knew Charles Lindbergh, and he taught John's dad to fly, and together they started Mohr's Air Marine, and John is now the 3rd generation, and his son Ryan is also flying. Now we saw the Cuban piece of this time we're going to reverse it. There's a half roll into the inverted with 2 points and 4-point hesitation roll. He'll hold the airplane there, let the nose come through the horizon with a slip test. That's 1/2 of a reverse Cuban 8. He has the energy worked up. Now watch the nose come up. Once again, 2 points of a 4-point hesitation roll. Sky is blue of love. It's beautiful. Now, there you have the reverse human tape. Watch it go into a square loop this time, straight up with almost no energy. Remember, 3,000 pounds, 220 horsepower, really underpowered across the top. Points it straight down the runway and does a quick 90-degree pull. There you have the square loop. You can pull up to 12 G's without ripping the wings off a Stearman. He just used about half of that. Now, he goes into the vertical, rolls a quarter roll and pulls hard. Quarter roll down sets him up for the next loop. He has the energy. Now, we keep this all down within about 700 feet of the ground. He's going to go up forward. Now, watch the hammerhead reposition. Hammerhead still turn, runs it out of there. He pushes hard on the left rudder pedal. There's the turnaround. Now, as John extends out to the left, he's going to set up a round loop, not a square loop, but he's actually going to paint a stop sign in the sky. John's award-winning aerobatics have all of the folks in the air show business watching him really, really closely, because sometimes it's two hands on the stick. All right, now he's got altitude that he's screaming for energy. He's got there's one, two, up 45, another 45 across the top. He pushes hard on the stick, out, 45, 5, 7. Loop. He's going to climb for some more altitude, gain the speed and energy he needs for the next set of even more exciting maneuvers. He's tightening his seatbelts, taking a moment to catch his breath, and now you'll really see why this man has both the Art Show Memorial Showmanship Award and the Bill Barber Award for Excellence. Why his peers, especially the others who've flown the Stearman, stop and watch every time he takes off in an air show. John's setting up for a tumble maneuver that is created named after his beautiful wife, Lynn. The airplane is going to appear to be completely out of control, but it will not be. As you can see him work his way up for altitude to the left, this is about the highest he will ever get in his routine, about 1,000 feet above the ground. It's predictably out of control. He's going to call it a Lynn Shabbat, resembling the Czech maneuver, the Czech word called a lung Shabbat, which loosely translated means walking with an inebriated gait. 3,000 pounds of airplane. It was never designed to do this kind of tumbling maneuver, but he's going to use the gyroscopic action of a 220 horsepower maneuver as he goes up over the top. Now watch the airplane snap rolling. Oh! Man, I wish I had my mother-in-law up there. He goes into a spin on the way down to 45. He gains some wheels. Now he's going to do something that I don't think you're going to believe. The power is going to come off. That other power is going to come back and right up this one. Turns it into a spin. Watch this. There's one and a half. How about that? Let's give it up for John Mohr. Rolls it on its back. Listen to the right back in the upright position. He sets up for his next maneuver. Now as he climbs, watch him down as he runs it, keeps the nose pulled up. He's going to stall the airplane. This is called the falling leap. Right on the edge of the stall. All the way down. The power is on. Flying the wing all the way down, right at the edge of putting this into a spin, but John keeps that nose up, back, all the way down. Now watch this, back down. He's now at 100 feet, 75. He's got the 50, continues to do it, puts the power on, right down, oh yeah! About 4 feet off the ground, a beautiful recovery. Now you're going to get a chance to wave at John. This is a great chance to get some pictures. As he gets to 400 feet above the ground, does a quick hammerhead turn around, and he's going to come by and do an inverted pass. And he is going to wave at you. Watch him. There's 80 miles an hour. Watch for the nose to come up. Rolls over on his back. Takes his hand off the throttle. He's waving. And a plane restart. Boom, boom. Gets her going again. There you go. This next maneuver is called the Harry Pass. named loosely after the Harrier, the 88B Harrier of the United States Marine Corps. John's going to fly the fuselage. He's going to slow it down, cross-control the airplane, kicking the rudder left and right, and now puts it into a steep bank, cross-control the airplane, going right across at about 50 miles an hour. Watch how close that tail gets to the ground. Nobody does it like John Mohr does it. Oh boy! Left wing tips out within 3 feet of the ground. The tail right there. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable control. This is a guy who does it like nobody else. I want you to hear it. I want to hear it all the way up and down the line for John Mohr in the stock Stearman biplane. Absolutely incredible. Now he's going to set up for his approach to landing here in a little bit. It's another great demonstration of flying the wing and not relying on horsepower to get the job done. He's just been given permission to land on runway 7 from the tower. I want you to watch this approach because this is not your normal approach to land. Because John's flying a biplane, typically, when you're landing, it's going to be a little bit difficult to see over the nose of this 220 horsepower engine and the nose of the aircraft. So John's going to do something a little different. He's going to set up for landing, but he's going to, well, I'll let you watch. He's going to roll it upside down. You can see the runway easily now. Cross controls it. Everything is backwards. Now as he approaches to land, watch what happens as he rolls it up right. He's down there within 200 feet of the ground. Stack rolls the airplane, and now cross controls it, keeping that wing down. A lot of right rudder, and just before he touches down, he can see, look out the side of the airplane to see right where he's going to land. Watch him put it down on one wheel at a time. Now he's going to put it down on there. One wheel. How about John Mohr? The stock Stearman, with over 30,000 hours of flying experience, that's more than 2 years of his life in the air. He's one of the most talented and exciting pilots on the air show circuit today. An airplane built in 1943, flown better than anybody else in 2008. We're going to recover a couple of aircraft that are going to